Good, thanks. How are you? How are all the degenerates, reprobates, deplorables, and I think now two pathetics? How are you all? Today is a Wednesday, the 11th of January. We are going to go to Ghent, which I couldn't find Spermally. And I want to thank Ryan Fowler, who took that wonderful image of the lighthouse just there at Kingscliff or at Fingal. Well done, Ryan. It's been one of his favourites, and he's sold a lot of those photos. So good on you, mate. Well done. Sponsored by Ryan today. Yesterday's show was sponsored by Mark, who was my hairdresser. I'm getting all these sponsors, hundreds of sponsors. And I want to thank you all for coming here today. Boy, have we got so much to go through here today. I don't think I can waste my time. I will be inviting you all as a guest if you would like to join me and have a bit of a chat so that we can see what's going on. But we have got so much to talk about. What do you reckon is on the TV before we hit it? I wonder if I'm going to get a Yui ad or if I'm going to get something ridiculous like, I don't know, incontinence pads. I have no idea. Let's guess. Here we go. Fast and effective. Something. What is it on? Binge. What's she talking about? Binge. Is that TV? I don't know. Summer's best show. Hands down. No one knows. Let's get out of there. Nobody cares. But we did want to go and have a look at where we are going. This is the place that we're going. Somebody pushed in yesterday. Spermally. And I think it's called Spermally. Let's go right down to this wonderful little town. Look, it's on the coast. I love it that it's going to be close to the coast. We need to see what this lovely little house looks like, and we might go in and spot somebody's house close in. There we go, on that person's house. Ooh, they look nice. Can I actually look at the street view? Mehuis, Spermally Huve. And we are going to go, I'll pick my little person up and see if my person goes onto the street. There it is. Person is on the street. Come on. Google. Oh, wow. Is that actually allowed? I didn't think Google Maps was allowed to do that. I thought they had to keep everyone's picture private. But there's Spermally Huve, and there's another couple of people there. Oh, well, okay. There we go. In Belgium. Nice place. That's what I like to look at. Hey, I'm a bit of a, what do you call it? A voyeur. There we go. Spermally Huve. And there's, I didn't think Google Maps was allowed to do that. But anyway, I could be said that I'm incorrectly wrong, and no one cares. No one cares. All right, let's get out of that. And I think because we've got so much to do today, like we've got the rant, we've got the news, we've got everything that's happening here today. And if you want to join me, of course you want to join me. But before we start, where is the good man himself? There he is. Man, oh man. How are you all doing? Cheers, mate. Love you to bits. Love you. But today, Wednesday, the 11th of January, also 87 years ago. Let me bring that up. Happy birthday, Mum. Today would have been Mum's 87th birthday. There she is, with that long-haired lout there. Oh, it's kind of, I haven't changed a lot, have I? My beard's got a lot wider. My hair is a lot shorter. Happy birthday, Mum. Would have been your 87th birthday. I think 1936. Would that be right? 1936. Happy birthday, young lady. Beautiful girl. Thank you to Herb Scranton, who's given me, I didn't want to pour the old thing. I've spilt it everywhere. So thank you, Herb. It's all in here. It's all tasting beautiful. All right. I've got a couple of these that we need to go through. Firstly, let's have a look at the Barry Moore, who has put on his Instagram page. He's at the moment at the Pan Am Flight Academy, and he is learning how to fly the new 777. But I would like to be able to have someone see if we can decode this. So we've got to enter in your name to sign out. Well, at the moment, it's Barry. And then we have to put in Barry Moore. So I'm thinking it's Barry. I don't know what that is. B-A-R-R-I-E? No. I think it could be B Moore. M-O-O-R-E. And I know he works for, I had to write this down, Kalita Air. K-A-L-I-T-T-A-A-I Air. So I think it's B Moore at KalitaAir.com to sign out. So I think we should all go in there, see if we can go back end and see if we can punch in. Let's do it. Let's get in. It's not very secure, Mr. Moore. It wasn't hard to decipher that. How funny is that? All right, what else did we get? I think we got this. Hi, G-Man. Hope you and your dad had a great time. I hope you are well and had a great time with your dad. My mum asked I should send this town. I'll read it in a second. I know you only take the people who are first, which I never be at that time of the morning. It's only South Afrikaans people who will be able to pronounce this he. Right, so I'm thinking it's twee buffels meetings koet mordust, twee buffels mekiet koet mordust geis kei fontein. Twee buffels me koet, twee buffels me teens scoot mords dude geis kite fontaine. That's it. Did I get it right? We'll put that town up maybe on the next couple of days. We'll see that. Strike. Remember I got my copyright strike. I was off for 7 days. This was an actual strike. I got that on the 16th of October, 2022. The type of the content was this episode 205. It's been taken off. You can't see it there because I said the wording is important. And I played something within the funny videos. The policy was violent and graphic content. But my expiry, which I can then be naughty again, expires on January the 14th in 3 days' time. This is how many members we've got. Remember, I used to put this one up here. We used to have 211 members in the Waffles and Whisky page. We have now got 297 members, up from 211 members. So, Waffles and Whisky, join that fake book page. And I'm going to announce who is the 300th member tomorrow. So, if you're already a member, tough titties. And am I allowed to say that, YouTube? Because they now have a graphic and a hate speech content where I'm not allowed to swear in the first 7 seconds. Tough titties. Or if I say it way too many times, fuck tough titties. I want to see who the 300th member is going to be. I'm going to post that up on here so you can see, oh, I'm the 300th member. And good for you. That's what it will be. That's all we got. That's all I have. So how do I get out of that now? What do I push? I forgot what I push. This one? Good. All right, good people, not so good people. The only reason you're here is because you want to know who is first. Wiley E. Coyote. G'day, mate. How you going? He is a NONO. He's done his 6 months. He's out of probation. Devil's Courthouse in Georgia. We'll be going there tomorrow. Devil's Courthouse in Georgia. Ooh, that sounds like a nice place. And if I don't get a first name place, then I will go to the other person who had suggested Keats Fontaine. We'll go to that place in the next couple of days. All right, let's have a look, people. Anna May just said she was the first to smash the like button. That is good too. How do I find out who was the first to smash the like button? That could be another segment. Anywho, we need to get on to the rant. Let's do this, people. What is going on, people? I need to take off the messenger. There. Let's get into the rant, people. We are serious. Nightclub strange ban. A popular nightclub in Perth, Bar 1, has banned its patrons from wearing red shoes in a move that has bemused the internet. Yes, we are serious, the venue posted on its Facebook page, specifying that the ban will go into effect on February 1. I think everyone who is in Perth should go to Bar 1 on the 31st of January and just everyone should wear shoes. Now, why are they doing this? Speaking to 6PR Radio, club owner Malcolm Pages, you big snowflake, Malcolm, you big putz, said that the ban was aimed at a certain style of person. Oh, I get it. Oh, so we're not, of course we're not. Not those who are well-dressed. Can you define well-dressed? Describe well-dressed. Wearing shoes? That would be well-dressed. He described the type of person in question as having an attitude to things or acting like a tough guy. Oh, you poor little snowflake. So, okay, no red shoes allowed. Can we have tattoos? Are we allowed earrings? Can I bring in a bikie gang? How about I bring in a whole bunch of drug-affected pathetics? Can I do that? No, but if you're wearing red shoes, what if the only shoes I have are red? 31st of January, if I was in Perth, the G-Man would be going there. Where would I get a pair of red shoes from? I don't know, I'll get out some texture colours and I will paint my white volleys. Could never do that. We're all going there. This is really bad news, people. Donald J. Trump on his Truth Social posted this really bad news for Republicans and, frankly, all Americans. Our beautiful Diamond of Diamond and Silk has passed away at her home in the state that she loves so much, North Carolina. Silk was with her all the way, and at her passing, there was no better team anywhere or at any time. Diamond's death was totally unexpected. Probably her big and precious heart just plain gave out. Rest in peace, our magnificent Diamond. You'll be greatly missed. So for those who don't know, I've never seen any of Diamond and Silk's, and I used to follow them a hell of a lot on YouTube. They are so funny. They were invited to work for Fox News, but they got banned because they were spreading misinformation against the vaccines, which was now not misinformation, which is actually the truth. So Diamond is the one on the left. Two beautiful ladies there. Rest in peace, you lovely hearts. May the world carry on with your memory in mind. The truth about Prince Henry. What's wrong with me today? The truth about Prince Harry. He didn't kill 25 Taliban. He captured them, held them for hours, whinging and moaning about the problems in his life. Then the Taliban shot themselves. How detail in TV interview allegedly ruined police officer's promotion. So if you have a look at this picture here, what would you see would be the detail? What is the detail? As a police officer, okay, maybe she's got Waffles and Whisky written all over the top of her, but what is the problem? So this young lady here was obviously going to, I think she was going to be a senior sergeant, so she was sergeant and she was up for promotion to become a senior sergeant. She gave an interview on TV, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's only one thing that I had to punch in because I went, what is wrong? What's the detail? Glasses on her head? She's not wearing her epaulets. She's got her badge on. She's got her radio in the right place. She's got her uniform all ironed and correct. And the one thing that was the detail that's ruining her promotion, one thing, she's got an earring on. Earrings. Set of earrings. That's going to stop her from getting the promotion. That's what it's like, people, nowadays. That's what it's like. Breaking. This is great news. Virginia Tech's soccer star wins $100,000 lawsuit after refusing to kneel for the anthem. I didn't click into the story, but how cool is this girl? She decided, I'm not going to kneel. What am I kneeling? I didn't do anything to these people. I didn't hurt them. I didn't harm them. I didn't burn down buildings. I'm not going to be in support of anyone that was doing all that. I'm not going to support a organisation that is now living amongst white folk in a multi-million-dollar home. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not kneeling. And so they said, out. You're out. You're out of the game. She sued them and she won a $100,000 lawsuit, and that deserves a big round of applause. And that's what happens, people. When you go woke, you go broke. Melbourne Council apologises after resurfacing street around cars. Have a look at this. Melbourne, seriously, you have one job. Council, roads, rates and rubbish. That's it. Roads, rates and rubbish. So let's have a look at the dilemma, or what happened where the council has decided that they're going to, rather than ask the people, hey, we're just going to be, over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be paving a new road here. We'd like you to move your car. For the exception, we'll allow you to have one day to park it on the grass. But no, they go around. Let's have a look at this pathetic council.
Newly resurfaced road with two major blights.
It looks a bit stupid.
The street's in probably a worse state than it was to start with.
Residents in McBride Street at Fawkner fed up as contractors from Marybeck Council rolled in over the new year, resurfacing the road right around two parked cars.
Horrendous.
Horrendous.
Doesn't look too great.
It's disappointing because now the street's a mess.
Local residents
A
were
mess.
sent a
It's not a
letter
mess.
days before, but Marybeck Council admitted today there wasn't enough notice, and now it'll have to return to finish the job over the next couple of months.
What we keep seeing from councils is money wasted and poor delivery. They really have to get their act together and start delivering quality to the community.
Quality.
Ratepayers divided over council's contribution, questioning money spent on public art and potholes.
Look at the shit that they're
Polling
spending it
shows
on.
57% of surveyed Victorians want councils to merge so
Yeah, good
LGAs
idea.
can cut costs and share resources,
Just get rid
while
of them.
nearly half think councils should be scrapped.
Totally.
The peak body for local councils is against any mergers or abolishing local government. The group is adamant that councils play
Stay
an
with us,
important
Mimi.
role in dealing with community
Don't
issues.
fall over.
Well, I think everyone should focus on the job they're supposed to do.
If we made it all to
That'd
the
be
state,
good.
it wouldn't be good for anyone. However, we want them to be efficient. We want them to deliver good value.
Mimi Becker, 9 News.
At least Mimi didn't fall over. One job, people. One job. It's not that hard, idiots. I nearly killed lover with my 40 LL boobs. I wanted this story. I tried to look for this story. Thanks for sending it in, but it doesn't help me if I can't read the story. I want to know how she killed him. Suffocate him? Maybe their eyes popped out. They went blind. I have no idea. That's hardly big. Is she allowed in that with that red dress? Would she be allowed at that? Is she allowed in that bar? Bar 1? Would she be allowed there because she's wearing a red dress? What if she wore that red dress with red shoes? What would be what would happen there? Why are you kicking me out? Oh, because your red shoes. I bet you're not. I bet you're discriminating because of something else. No, I'm not. It's your red shoes. Really? What else should I wear with my red dress? Well, not red shoes. Gold Coast spiritual healer charged with rape. I didn't even want to punch into this story. Firstly, people, 2 women went to this spiritual healer for, I don't know what. People, women, wake up. What's a spiritual healer? What the hell is this fancy bullshit that's going on? Whereas this person rubs their hands over the top of you and you go, oh, I'm going to heal you and you're now young and I'm going to put my fingers in across your face and I will heal you. What is wrong with you? Girls, are you that stupid? Like, seriously, go and get some help elsewhere. You know what the best thing to do is get on this channel and listen to me. I will heal you. I will heal you via the internet. Albanese government rattled amid voice debate. Remember yesterday we spoke about this, okay? And I want to bring up a little clip about this because some people were confused about it. I don't understand what's going on. Australians should be totally outraged that this is just 2 items from the Albanese proposed voice creating a totally divided Australia. So let me put some headphones on. Have a listen to what Australia is proposing or what Albanese's government is proposing so you can get a bit of an understanding about what is really going on here. So let me just bring this up, and it is called, I have no idea what I called it. I probably didn't even bring it up. McDonald's, TikTok, oh, I don't even have it. Drive in. I didn't play it. I didn't bring it. I'm going to have to do it tomorrow, people. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm going to bring it up tomorrow. Anyway. But here's what people are saying. Nonsense. If the Prime Minister and all the other elected members of Parliament did their job, they would already be heard. The voice will divide our nation on racial grounds. Enshrining racism in our constitution and legislation is racial discrimination at its worst form. What he wants to do is that he wants to give the Indigenous or Aborigines a voice so that they can be heard. Now, in the Constitution, we allow every person over the age of 18 who is eligible to vote is allowed a voice. There are already 11 people who are the voice for the Indigenous. And I want to know where the voice is, where those young kids, where I go in some of the regional towns, and I speak to some of the elders, and they say they want their voice heard because young kids are being beaten up, young kids are being raped and molested, young kids are being harmed, as well as a an influx of violence, alcoholism, and poor health. That person that I spoke to and many others that I've spoken to in regional towns have said to me, we never get our voices heard. Our voices are heard by the white people that are sitting in the ivory towers in Canberra, and no one comes up to visit. This is what they're saying also. This is nothing simple about it. You want to change the Australian Constitution. We, the Australian people, one flag, one nation, need to know what powers you want to give this unelected body of 3% of the Australian population. Again, our Indigenous folk here in Australia, they represent 3% of the 26 million people that we have here. And what we want to know is very clearly, we want to know just what it means. What does it mean? Just spell it out for us, but nobody can answer what it means. We already have it. It's called being elected to Parliament, such as J. Numpinjana, Numpinjinpa, sorry I got that wrong, and Senator Thorpe, which we know, who is a putz anyway. We currently have, as of the 2022, 8 senators and 3 members of the House of Representatives who identify as Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander. What more voice do you need? And then we have this. They have a voice, 11 of them. They tell us the details. What are you hiding? And here are some questions. How much will it cost? How will it work? What does it mean to the non-Indigenous people? Won't this cause segregation? The mere fact that you are not telling is the mere fact I'm voting no. Paul Keating came up with a great quote once. He said, if you don't understand what the voice means, or if you don't understand what's written in this up-and-coming legislation, then you just vote no. If you do understand it, you will vote no. That is my little say for that one there. Fed up cops drag sovereign citizen from car. This one I have a video to. Now I just got to find it again. Here we go, people. Put your headphones on.
I'm not going to talk to you about that anymore. I've already explained it all to you multiple times.
I explained you too. I explained you too also.
Okay. Window.
Last warning.
Excuse me?
A real ID, or you coming with us?
I don't have real ID. I show you their real ID.
Sovereign
Go ahead.
citizen.
Excuse me.
There you go, back window. Nice and gentle. Didn't want to harm.
What's your name again?
Oh, yeah.
Foster. And your ID 4677.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's polite. He's doing his job.
Now you're under arrest.
Why? What's the crime? What's the crime? What's the crime?
Probably not...
What's the crime?
You're under arrest.
What's the
Come
crime?
on, out of the
be
vehicle.
quiet. What's the crime?
Let's go.
Excuse me.
Out of the vehicle.
You are assaulting me now, okay? You are
No,
assaulting
not
me.
assaulting. He's just getting you out of the
You're under
car.
arrest.
You are assaulting me.
Turn around.
You are assaulting me.
He probably didn't have his license. He probably didn't have registration. He was probably speeding, and he was probably under the influence of alcohol. Now, we have a very different way of handling things here in Australia as what you may have in the UK or in the US. We do it totally different. I know we have this thing, and there's a lot of these people who are watching US TV where we have this the First Amendment rights. I get all that from watching The Watchmen and James Freedman. I watch them all. But we have a very, very different system here in Australia. We cannot compare the two. So he's watched a couple of videos and he thought, am I free to go? Am I free to go? What is the crime? Well, the crime is, mate, you're an idiot and you should be locked up. And I thought that police officer did an amazing job, and I will commend police officers when they do great jobs and doing their job. And here in Australia, if you want to become a sovereign citizen and you want to live off the grid, then don't drive a car. Hey, and what are you going to do when you need to get to hospital? What's going to happen when you're needing the police for your help, you freedom seeker? We got this also. 2 horses. Again, don't use animals for profit. 2 horses escaped from the Magic Millions beach race. I think there's 2 of these little articles. Chaos ensues after horse escape from the beach race. So what's happened here in Australia, we have a thing called the Magic Millions coming up in the next week or so. And every year, it's been a bit of a tradition where they grab all the horses, the $1 million horses, and they bring them down to Surfers Paradise Beach yesterday at 6 a.m. If I had known that, I would have been down there myself, flown a couple of drones over them too. I would have done that. Spooked them. Then they would have blamed me. and then they raced them on the beach. But two poor jockeys got a bit scared of the water, fell off into the water, and then the horses had an escape. So let's have a look at this horse escape here. And again, don't use animals for profit. They're not a show.
Hundreds of people have gathered down here on Surfers Paradise Beach to watch the iconic barrier draw unfold. One by one, the horses racing in this weekend's 2-year-old classic were drawn, the beach setting perfect for the iconic event. The shoreline was transformed into a track for the annual beach race as part of the Magic Millions Carnival. Thousands of spectators got up early to catch a glimpse of the first race running at 6:30. Another 2 races taking place along the sand throughout the morning. The incoming tide proving a challenge for some of the horses, losing their jockeys in the water and taking off down the street. No one was injured and the horses were quickly retrieved. It was the largest field in the beach race's history, 22 thoroughbreds galloping along the water's edge. It was also the 10th anniversary of the all-female jockey race, encouraging more women to get involved in horse racing. And ambassadors, including Billy Slater, turned it on for the crowd too for their annual race.
Well, Billy Slater, how about you just stick to football and stop promoting abuse to animals? It might be a great idea. I've got another little article here. Somebody had filmed it from their balcony. Check this out. It's so sad. It must be so terrifying for those poor horses.
Wait, do we call someone to let them know where they are?
Where are they going?
They're just spooked and they're scared. The good news is, people, that both of the horses have been retrieved. They're all good. Everything's fine. But again, can we stop using animals for profit? They're not a show. It's why I just dislike zoos. I hate the way that these horses are being displayed as animals where we can bet on, like the Melbourne Cup or the... I'm just not for it. You might be for it and you might think, hey, gee, man, settle down, relax a little bit, chill out, man. Okay, look, it's just my opinion, my show, my circus, my monkeys. Yeah. Here we go, folks. The main story of the day. You probably would have seen this, but there's a whole bunch of these that I'm going to be bringing up here. I don't know what it's like in your country here, but there are some wild and ridiculous fines that can happen here. Huge $533 fine for driving act that may have Aussies secretly done. So let's have a look at some of these things here. Speeding, drink driving and drug-related offences account for the bulk of the road offences, but there are many lesser known, in fact, totally unknown road rules that could catch out even the most conscientious driver. That would not be me. I won't read them all out. You can pause it and you can go through it. But look at this one here. Throwing apple cores out of the window, $533 and 2 demerit points. So here in Australia, once you reach 12 demerit points, you go over that limit to 13, you've lost your license. I have 12. I'm not allowed to lose anymore. Number 2, toot the horn and wave farewell, $698, 3 demerit points. Using your phone to pay at a drive-through, $534. So does that mean that as you go driving through, you would have to turn your engine off, take the key out, put the key in the glove box, then pay, then put the key back into the car and drive? Or is McDonald's encouraging breaking the law? Is that what they're doing? Or should we just kind of, I don't know, paying by your phone? It's crazy, isn't it? Cutting through a service station, I do that all the time. $349 and 3 demerit points. Whew. Gosh, I reckon all of those you could do in one day. Splashing pedestrians, $187 fine. Speeding up while being overtaken, $344 and 2 demerit points. That happens all the time. You know, when you go into you're in a single lane and you go into this overtaking lane ahead, and then that car in the left-hand lane then speeds up. It happens all the time. It's an Australian thing. Flashing lights to warn others of speed camera or an RBT. $116 and 1 point. I flash them all the time. 2 more, I think. Drive over the nature strip in a school zone. What if you hit someone? $464 and 4 points. Wow, that's a lot. That's not good value, that one. Don't be doing that one. Here we go. Number 9, not giving way to horses. $130 fine. Where is that? Although horses are no longer common in means of transport, it is illegal for a motorist that does not give way to a hard-to-control horse. That would mean service paradise. The rider would signal that the horse refuses to move by raising a hand and pointing to the horse. Drivers must move to the left, turn off their engine and wait. Drivers that choose to disregard this rule could score a $130 fine in Queensland. Oh, that's Queensland. And that, my friends, the rant is over. So many things happening today. All right, let's get out of the rant, people, because we don't need the rant anymore. I'm going to put on for you good people and not so good people. I can see my producer is here. Welcome, producer. And we will hopefully, if somebody would like to join me on this hot little machine, Control V and enter. There is the StreamYard. I think it's the same one over and over. Pub Test just wrote, is the rant ever over? Never is. It never is. Oh, let's go back into the opening screen. I had to fix everything up here. It was just a big mess yesterday. And again, it's a little bit overcast out here. It's about 24 degrees. I think I'll be going for a bit of a ride. A little bit of a ride. I need to go out for a ride. I can't see my phone here. I can see we got 93 good degenerates on here. G'day, people. How you all going? We've got some new people I can see, like Ashley Cobain. Hello, Ashley Cobain, who writes, what are the merits? Do you guys have some sort of social credit score or system? Good question, Ashley. What it is for many, many years, 100,000 years, or since we invaded Australia, our constabulary, to raise some money, had said if you break the law while driving in a traffic offence, they're going to allocate some points. So it's not like you get 12 points and then you lose them. It's you get 4 points, and if you reach 12 points, which is your maximum that's allowed here, I think only in Queensland, I don't know what other states are like, and if you over exaggerate your points and you get 13 points, like I've got 12 points, I've got no points left. I've got none left. Okay, something happened bad. I won't tell you what. I think for those people who were good supporters of this channel know what I did. Okay, I used the phone. All right. And it was during school holiday period. I used the phone and I was speeding. At the same time, double demerit points, because 4 and 4, something like that. 4 and 3. I don't know. It was something like that. Oh, so that's what happened. Yes. Aussie Talking says this. Explain our L&P plates. They don't do it in the US and out of Australia. Oh, so don't you have L&P plates? So as a 17 years and 9-month-year-old person, you are allowed to get your license. So then you have to do 100 hours of driving experience. You'll have a logbook. You need to fill in the logbook. And once you then go for your test, and in that period where you're learning, you are given, is it L plates? Is it yellow L plates? I think it's a yellow L plate. Yellow plate with black writing. Somebody will help me. And you've got to stick that on your car just to let other people know that you're an incompetent driver and you need to stay away from them. And then when you get your license and they go, yeah, you've got your license because you paid somebody off some, corruption money, then you get I think you get a red plate, P plate. Is that right? You get a red one and then you get a black one. Like we got 2 plates. Somebody help me. It's been so long. So you get an L plate when you're learning. Once you pass your driver test, then you get a P plate, which is a provisional plate that you have for 1 year. And I think that is a red plate. And then you get a black P plate, which says, I don't know. It's just, you just get plates. And then after that, you can drive like an idiot. Something like that. That's what it is. I still don't understand what it is. I don't have to. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. I think we got somebody on already. Hang on. Oh, things are playing up on here, people. Oh, gosh. Let me just have a quick look. Well, I think we got Daffodil on. Daffodil, I'm going to put you on in a second. I need to make sure everything's cool, everything's right. I'm going to put you on. Let me just, which screen is it here? I think it's this screen here. Hang on. Oh, something's going on. Turn that shit off. Jesus. Hang on 2 minutes, mate. I know I'm here just somewhere. Here we go. All right, let's have a look. And Daffodil, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
G'day, buddy. How you going? What's happening? What would you like to talk about?
Well, nothing special. Yesterday you asked what my name stands for, the Daffodil LE.
Yes, limited edition.
No. Lux Extra.
What is it?
Luxury Extra.
Oh, Luxury Extra.
Yeah.
What are you looking at? What are you looking at when you're going up like that? What are you looking at?
Cat.
No, you're looking up in the air.
No, my cat.
Oh, okay. All right, Luxury Extra, Daffodil, Luxury Extra. Now we know what it is. What's your real name? Do you have a real name?
My real name is still Martin.
Martin. Hey, Martin. What would you like to talk about?
On compact discs.
That's right, I remember. You've got your big compact discs there. I remember that from the last stream that nobody ever uses again. But if you hold on to them long enough, they may be worth something in years to come.
Well, I don't know. I put one recording on your Facebook page of a well-known Australian guy, Mr. Paul Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
When he's fishing in New York with dynamite.
Oh, okay. I'll have a look at that. I think that was from the show Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, Crocodile Dundee too.
What a great man.
Yeah, he is. So, I'm just off from work, and in case you're wondering what a daffodil is,
yes.
If you put the little icon in front of my name on YouTube,
yeah.
If you enlarge it, you will see a daffodil.
I'll have a look at it. Now, just a question. Somebody's just asked, you don't have any people hidden in your basement, do you?
No, I'm in the Netherlands, not in Belgium. The last part of my garden.
So do you know where that one was? What was it called? It was called Spermally.
Yeah.
Do you know where that is?
Yeah, of course. I entered it. It's it's around there. It was a village until the 1970s or so, and then it got merged into some other community.
Okay. All right. Well, it's nice to have you on, mate. Nice to have you on again, and nice to see your big record collection there. And you've got some fluffy toys in the back too. What are they about?
Well, some Muppets and some toys for the kids.
Excellent. Your kids, not the ones in the basement.
My kids. The ones next to the clock.
Beautiful. Martin, lovely having you on, mate. Next time you come on, let's talk about something that's happening in your country that you're outraged about, and we can have a good chat.
Oh, there's so much to talk about. I don't want to annoy you.
Oh, so you don't want to talk about something, but you want to just come on and show me your cat and your fluffy toys and the kids in the basement.
The kids in the basement. I don't have a basement.
That's all right. All right, mate. Nice having you on.
Okay, bye.
Have a good one. See you later. All right, people, if you want to join on, just join on. I'll have a look every now and then for people that are joining, and you can certainly do that. Now, I've got, I think we should go over to the one job. We've got a one job. Ask him about the farmers, yes. Martin, we should have asked you about this one here. Jesus Christ, just ask him about the farmers. What's happening there? I want to know what's going on in your country, people. I'm telling you everything that's happening in my country, And every now and then I hit snippets of what's going on in yours. But I do want you to come here to talk to me. Teresa says I shut him down. I didn't shut him down. He had nothing to talk about. If you got something to talk about, I want to listen to you. But we talked about his record collection before, and then we just wanted to know about his fluffy toys. And he didn't want to talk about Belgium. Thanks. Teresa, you jump on. Come on. Let me just put, Teresa, this is for you. This is a special link. Here we go. This is a special link. Click onto that, Teresa, and let's get on. Let's get on. Come on. We all want to know who you are and what you look like. All of us. That's what we want. All right, let's get into the one jobs, people. Is there anyone else on? No one else is on just yet. No. I can see Martin is still on. You can jump off any time you like, Martin. You're not coming back on. I'm so cruel, aren't I? Let's get into the one jobs, people. Let's have a look. One job. Sometimes even having just one job is too much. The struggle is real and right here. This is the emergency plan. Maybe that is the emergency plan. Maybe that's what the exit looks like. I would have grabbed a little pen and put exit, follow this path. It would have been funny. Too funny. One job. Diversity. Maybe write a nice quote here talking about diversity at Eastman. Just put a quote in there. Copy paste. It's not that hard. 999. 123. Idiots. I'm just loving it all. It's just people are just so stupid. They are. Here we go. Wagyu beef. What's that? Oh, chicken breasts. Is that Wagyu beef with all that marbling on there? Ew. Wonder how much is that? $4.24. That's not bad. It's not bad. Wagyu beef, $4.24. It can't be. It must be $4.24 per bite. We don't get Wagyu beef there. Of course. Of course. Have a look at this. Why would you go right round and then under the overpass that you went right round back out when you could just go straight there? I would like to know what is that block of land there, why that piece of land is so important. Well, there must be something there. I wonder if it's owned by some indigenous people, or whether you just could go over the top, just go over the top of it and then land down. Some people, one job, people. But we got taxpayers' money we got to spend. If it's in stock, we have it. If it's in stock, we have it. Must be a lot of people calling up and go, do you have any cotton balls in stock? Is it in stock? Yeah. We have it. It's like when you go into Facebook Marketplace. Have you all been to Facebook Marketplace? I've got to stop going on there. I'm looking for buses. Go into Facebook Marketplace and you then see the first thing that comes up, is this still available? And people say, if you write, if this is still available, I will delete your comment. You had one job. Superman. No, it's not. It's 3 more. Illegally parked cars will be fine. That's true. That's all right. What's this ticket for? You illegally parked, but it said it'll be fine. Or did somebody go out with a little white paint? Turn left. People, there's so many of them. There's so many. It's just, people are so stupid. Last one. Restaurant logo here. I've got to stop. There's just too many of them. I want to see if there's anyone else that's waiting. No one is waiting. Come on, Teresa. I've given you the link. Click on the link. I want you to jump on. Come on. And you sent me some articles too. I'll read those after this. Thank you for that. I will read them. But I need you to jump on. Let's get into some of the... Do I have some funny videos? I've got lots of funny videos, people. I'm going to bring those up instead. Let's have a look at this. Oh, God. good. He keeps a good straight face, doesn't he? It just doesn't stop, does it? Oh, come on. Just stop. How, please tell me, people. That's too funny. These TikToks are the funniest thing ever. People, just a reminder, just a nice, easy reminder. This is mental illness at its finest. And I love this woman here.
What about folks who have wombs but are not women, like trans people, genderqueer folks? Why do you keep saying women when this issue affects more than women?
Because there are two genders, male and female.
This issue affects more than women. It affects trans men. It affects genderqueer folks.
Women have wombs.
I am not a woman and I have a womb.
You are a woman.
I just want to pause it there because I had to look at this twice. Yeah, the girl at the back is outraged, but there is a guy just to the left. He's also shaking his head. What is wrong with people? No. No, I have a womb and I'm a non-binary. I'm so glad I live in this world. If you're living in the other world, I've just lost 100 subscribers. If you're living in that world, people, you need to go somewhere else. Because here's Jeffrey. I need Jeffrey to be able to explain to us why he's so important in this world. And ladies, you need to listen to Jeffrey because Jeffrey is your hero.
I did a brand deal for tampons. This was 2020, and this is me dancing around. That's a major national brand paid me to make this ad for them on social media. And I wanted to say two things about it. I'm sure you've seen the hate that Dylan's gotten. Please find this video of Dylan's and watch it. Dylan is an angel, important, intelligent, very, someone I care about very much.
Oh, right, okay.
And I made the video for two reasons.
Give me one.
So that women would feel less stigmatized. So that people who menstruate would feel less stigmatized. Because to cis men, let's face it, menstruation is seen as gross, disgusting, a joke.
From who?
As someone who does not menstruate, I'm non-binary, I don't menstruate. I wanted to help end that stigma if I could. And I also, you notice I don't do a lot of brand deals. I did this one because I wanted trans people to feel better and not have, trans men who menstruate and non-binary people who menstruate to not feel double stigmatized around menstruation and being trans.
You make that happen. Double stigmatized. What is wrong with this earth? Anyway, don't worry about it. Hey, how's this? And McDonald's apologizes about this, but I want you to see the devil in the detail, which I know you can.
This past summer, McDonald's released some...
What's going on, girl? Keep going.
This past summer, McDonald's released some wildly inappropriate cups, but they're saying it was an accident. Then the media joins in trying to normalize the behavior. People are laughing at these cups by McDonald's Japan because they become inappropriate after rotating them. McDonald's Japan releases a line of adorable cups, but people are finding them hilariously inappropriate. McDonald's Japan accidentally creates inappropriate cups in new summer release. Depending on how you turn the cup, or if you stack the cups together, you'll get images like this, and this, like this. Don't forget this position. It's the boys' wink for me. And they're normalizing pedophilia. Again, everything was reviewed in every stage from the design team up into the CEOs. This is done by design. This is purposeful, and they are grooming your children. You can call me a conspiracy theorist all day, but boo, we're up. Reason 425 not to eat McDonald's.
Very good, girl. Very good. Sometimes these people need to be exposed, and they did that on purpose. There is no way that it's like, oh, we're just having some people here and it's all cute and everything. This is the whole, this is the shrooming bit that they want to put on us. This is what they're doing to us. Just be aware, they're after your children. They're after them. Huh? I would love to have seen that come out for real, but of course they'll never show that out for real. Let's have a look at this one, people. Where's your plane? I know it's in German. It is translated with the subtitles, but I think this is quite funny.
Trinkst du Bier?
Ja,
Wie viele am Tag?
so 3.
Und was bezahlst du für ein Bier?
4 Euro mit Trinkgeld.
Seit wann trinkst du denn schon?
Seit 20 Jahren.
Aha. Also, bei 3 Bier am Tag kostet dich das umgerechnet ca. 360 Euro im Monat. Oder 4.320 Euro im Jahr. Hochgerechnet auf 20 Jahre wären das 86.400 Euro.
Kann hinkommen.
Ja. Wenn du das Geld bei der Bank angelegt hättest, dann könntest du dir jetzt mit den Zinsen locker ein kleines Flugzeug kaufen. Ist dir das klar?
Trinkst du Bier?
Nein.
Wo ist dein Flugzeug?
Exactly. Where's your plane? Where's your plane? Oh, check this out, people. This is again, and I want you to have a look at the news anchor's face on this. I don't think he even believes it anymore. Story coming out of Australia and a story also out of Melbourne University. Again, they're trying really hard to put us through another, propaganda model.
Melbourne's wildly fluctuating weather could be putting Victorians at greater risk of cancer or other illnesses. A Monash University study has looked at the long-term impact of the city's famous 4 seasons in one day, with surprising results.
From summer snow to searing heat days later, Melbourne is notorious for having one of the most temperamental climates in the world.
Over the past couple of days and weeks, have certainly lived up to that reputation.
But according to a new study, our wild weather could be taking a serious toll on our health.
Our study is the first to look at the temperature fluctuation and the gene expression. First in Australia and first in the world.
Researchers from Monash University collected blood samples from 479 people exposed to fluctuating temperatures each day for a week. They found significant changes to genes linked to diseases like breast and colorectal cancer, schizophrenia, depression and bipolar.
The findings are significant, but it's still early days. Researchers have only tested females so far. They hope to assess men and pregnant women exposed to the same conditions in the near future.
1.75 million deaths are associated with unstable temperatures around the globe each year, and older Australians face the biggest risk. Researchers hope the breakthrough will lead to further action against climate change. In the meantime, there are small steps you can take to protect yourself.
Don't listen to the news. That'd be one thing. My God, they try hard, don't they? They are really doing their best to make sure that we all kind of like comply. I know they're trying hard. They want to do all that. They do all that. Hey, check that. This is a crack up. I love this.
Name an animal with 3 letters in its name.
Dog. Dog. Cat. Bat. Rat. Ape. Fly. Bee. Pig. Hog. Hen. Eel. Ant.
Frog.
Unbelievable.
Something found in a refrigerator.
Milk.
Milk. A brand of gasoline.
Shell. Mobile.
Regular.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Something that comes with a summer storm.
Rain.
Snow.
Sounds right. All right, we're not out of the woods yet. Let's see what your brother can do.
Yeah. I got good news and bad news.
It's all bad news.
Give me the bad news first.
The bad news is your brother thinks it snows in the summer and is pretty dicey on 3-letter words. Bring him back. Here we go.
Name an animal with 3 letters in its name.
Dog, cat, just say something normal.
Alligator.
Alligator. Alligator. 3 letters. Where? My generation's messed up. My generation is messed up. Rudi, could we have done any better? Like seriously, 3 letters. I'm gonna put that to Rudi next time I go down. Rudi, name an animal with 3 letters. I want to see what he says. Oh, this is when I know we've lost the plot.
There was Alpha, then Delta, then Omicron next, but this latest variant might be
be the best. It's XBB.1.5. Another brand of COVID-19 has arrived. It's a new strain, but it isn't the same. Sounds more like Elon Musk's kid's name. It's XBB.1.5, not UB40 who sings red, red wine. Put on your mask when you're inside a facility. It could be a robot from a Star Wars.
I gotta stop it. I can't do it. I can't watch the rest of it. I just can't. I actually, in the early days of Jimmy Fallon, I actually thought he had a bit of humour behind him. I thought, he's a bit funny. What happens to these people? What happens? Oh, yep. Putz, Teresa Weddle puts. How much did Big Pharma pay him? Absolutely right. It's got to make your skin crawl. Tell me it makes your skin crawl. Like just even a little bit. Do I have anything else? No. Will I play this one? Why do I upset myself so much like this? Here we go.
To all the men out there,
That's me.
I may be a trans woman. I may be a fantasy for you, but I'm not interested in you. I'm a lesbian.
I
Get
think you're
over
okay.
it. Leave me alone. See you later.
What did I just watch? What did I just watch? Interested in me? Me interested in you? That's a stitch up, wasn't it? I know what you're trying to do there. It's pretty funny though. I can see what you're doing. Hey, do you want to be outraged? Do you feel like being outraged today? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll leave this one for another day. I was a bit outraged with this one here, so I might not show it. How are we going on time? 9:57. It's time to go, people. Gosh, look at my buttons are working here everywhere. Maybe for the last three, what was the last 3 minutes? What will we play? Grimm's Reapers. Reminds me of when the weight changed to a uni. They wanted to call it Curtin University of Technology, New Technology. When they saw it was an acronym, all right, they had to remove the new. Of course they did. Ashley, thank you so much. We've got a new person. Ashley Cobain donated $3. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good people. See? Ashley can do it. Why haven't you done it, people? Actually, here's a good thing to do is, let me just take that off for a minute. A good thing to do while I've got you for the last 3 minutes. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, then hit the all button, then hit join. Once you do that, become a supporter for $3 a month. That'd be great. Or become a patriot. Only $65. Hit the join and you'll join the other 2 patriots that I have, Lee Clark and Pub Test. They are both patriots, and I think we've got some like 11 elites, and we've got something like 80 or 90 of the other degenerates and deplorables. Thank you so much, people. That was so nice. Thank you. Really cool. They're all talking to themselves. You're all talking to themselves. I don't know what you're saying there. Which is worse? I'm late. Boy, you're not writing much, people. Oh, here we go. This is why Ashley's put this in here. I need to put your comment up here, Ashley. This is why Ashley has written here. Conservative, Republican, and nationalist. And you're a woman, which is an adult human female or a human adult female. You're a woman. That's what a woman is. See, that's... Now, Ashley, your job is to go and tell all your conservative friends to come onto this channel so I can roast them. That's the only thing we're doing here. And Ashley just writes again, stop writing then. I'm just embarrassed. Ashley, we only have like 80 people on here, so every comment that comes up, I'm just going to play them because we don't have anything. And then Linda writes here, a woman is with a womb. That's it. All right, you good people, it's right on 9:59 and we are about to go. So if you haven't got anything else that you would like to talk to me about, who's on the line? No one's even on the line. Nobody wants to talk to me anymore. This channel's just going down the hill, like seriously. And I'm going to go for a motorbike ride because it looks like it's a day to be able to do that. And don't forget, people.
The things that make you happy, go do those things. Like right now. What are you waiting for? Go!
Don't forget, good people, like that smash button. All the good people are coming on here. Look at all these great people are becoming members again. Well done. Good on you. Says, enjoy your ride. I'm certainly going to do that. Regina, nice to talk to you again. We'll see. Where are you? There is your little thing here. Cheers. Dora says hi. Lee says go. And from Gerald,
all hail Rudi.
All hail the great man himself. Somebody wrote, no, I'm not embarrassed to call myself an American. No, don't be doing that. David, thanks very much, mate. Cheers. We'll see you tomorrow again, 9 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time. Brian says, who is that little girl? I don't know. I saw her on TikTok and I thought, that is so good. That's how I'm going to end my show, unless somebody's got something different. Ginger Romas says, good job, G-Man. Enjoy your ride. All hail the great man. Daffodil. That doesn't look like a daffodil. I can see that. That thing there doesn't look like a daffodil. I think you're lying to me. One more, Mum. Cheers. Cheers, everyone. T. Titman. Rudy. Oi, oi, oi. Herbert, thank you very much. Vida, bye-bye. Love that girl. Squizzy, see you later. With your two little dogs there. Paul O'Brien, good on, mate. Cheers. Have a great day. Certainly will. We'll see you tomorrow. Every single day, people. 9 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time. Queensland time. Put it in your diary. 9 o'clock. It's not that hard. Whatever time that is. No Spin says, bye deplorables. Cheers, G-Man and Rudi. 3 whiskies. Good night, Brian. Off to bed you go. Teresa, absolutely right. Everyone, hit the like button. Do that. Keep your spare fuel up high. Absolutely. I nearly not did that. All right, last one goes to, and the first one goes to Wiley the Coyote. Says, cheers, G-Man. Enjoy the ride. Cheers, Sir Rudi. Cheers, all the fine people here. Hashtag cheers, Sir Rudi. Bye, everyone. Have a great day. We will see you tomorrow. Oh, you degenerates. Go.